Tell me what's happened over the last 6 months or so since the last Underdogs was filmed. What have you done? What's happened at the shop? What's happened with the car? Just kind of go through it all. Bring us up to date.
My eyes messed up now.
Since the last Underdogs episode, I guess a lot has happened. As mentioned in episode 5, my son needed a liver transplant, and I was going to be donating a portion of mine to him. And that did happen on February 7th of this year. The surgery itself on both of us has been really hard. It's not an easy thing. I mean, they literally gut you like a fish and, take a portion of your organ out. Everything has worked out really well. I mean, far better than we ever anticipated. My son's doing really well. Dylan has been a trooper throughout this whole thing. Before, he used to take about 15 doses of medication a day. Now he's down to 3. And that's only in 3 months. So the goal is by the end of the year to be down to 1. And so far his liver's happy, no signs of rejection. And this is the healthiest he's ever been in his entire life. So it's been really good.
We weren't sure what we were expecting from, months of them being away, recovering, and me and Kyle trying to hold down the fort. And it ended up not being that long, maybe about a month.
I did check in every week and come and do paperwork.
I think it might have been our lowest in sales. So it proves that Noah definitely brings in more money than I do.
It's amazing how something like this can take so much energy out of you. So it's really taken me a bit to get back up to speed and be able to start wrenching on cars again and do all the above that I do.
The place didn't crash and burn, which is good, and that's all I was trying to prevent.
I decided in regards to the Pepto, it was over. So I was drinking so much Pepto, which worked good. I just needed to eat healthier and not stress as much. My whole stomach issues was completely relating to stress. So one day I just said, no more Pepto.
This is our newest addition to our small fleet of Subarus. It's a 1969 Subaru 360 van. They're quite rare. This is one of the surviving ones. The two-cylinder two-stroke puts out a whopping 25 horsepower, 25.3 torque. It's a running car, everything works. I've had to do a little electrical chase and clean up, but nothing's rigged. It's all exactly original. What says more diehard Subaru enthusiasts than having one of these things? It's really the only reason. I mean, that and it's just so cool.
much back at it. The shop's functioning 100%. Probably have never been this busy in our life, to be honest with you.
What? Stop.
We kind of just said, screw it, we don't need to race anymore. It's kind of nice not have to rush and, you know, pour money into the money pit. All of a sudden, spur of the moment was, let's go race.
So it was like, oh, we're just gonna leave the car the way it was from last year. The only thing that we left the way it was from last year is the motor.
Had to make changes. We wanted to use the doors we always had, and then it evolved into, well, let's do a roof. And then, so you had a custom roof made. That evolved into more suspension changes. And then let's change the look of the car because it's not sponsored by Ducati anymore. It's our, you know, our own livery now because it's always been our car, but it should have our name on it now.
Taking a look at the motor, nothing has changed, and that's why it looks exactly like it did last year, because it is from last year. We haven't changed anything, and there's no reason to change a good thing, so we don't see any reason to mess with the motor. The only thing I've done to this thing is change the oil, and that was just the other day, and it started up for the first time a couple weeks ago. We got some new wheels. These are Wheel Dude Rota T2Rs, new 2-piece rear rotors that lighten up the car a bit. The fender flares on the rear of the car are all brand new. These are all made out of dry carbon. They weigh 4 ounces. We are running a new wing this year. We're running a 68-inch span. This is a G-Stream wing by Paul Brown. And the way we have it set up is, before we used to have, you can see where the holes used to be, we used to have a wing mounted to the body panels, and what was happening was it was flexing on the body, so we wanted to eliminate that. And one would say, well, why do you have it mounted to the trunk? We actually don't have it mounted to the trunk. It has a full cage that's built into the trunk. We've gone with a fire suppression system. It has 3 nozzles, one that sprays on the fuel tank, one that sprays on the driver, and one that sprays on the engine bay. Another item we did on the car is these LIC Motorsports dry carbon doors. So last year, most people remember we ran another competitor's brand. These doors are half the weight of those, so they're tremendously light, weighing in at only 5 pounds. The LIC Motorsports dry carbon with show quality finish roof that we did to save weight. Another item is we're now running side Lexan. You'll notice that they're bolted on now. You can see no glass. Everything this year in regards to doors, roof, flares has all been weight reduction and keeping things light. We have a new driver's seat, new harnesses, new window nets, head restraints. You'll notice on the dash, there's the World Racing TBC1 electronic boost controller.
We were going with a car that we knew worked. We at least hoped we made improvements. We're finally launching our new website and store, and I figure it's a good opportunity to have at least the car get out there.
We've made a lot of changes to the car, and then we're just gonna go throw it on track and put all those changes to the test.
So that's where we are now.
We're supposed to be leaving for a race in 45 minutes, and here I am still working on the car. Adam still hasn't shown up. It's almost 10 o'clock. We have so much to do. I got to change the front brakes, new rotors, new pads, flush the brake system, still put miscellaneous pieces back together, still build a splitter for the car.
It's 10.
Yeah.
I was here till 2.
But there's nothing done to the car, so saying you're here to 2 is stupid.
It's not true.
No, it is true. Is the splitter done?
I didn't expect
Are the brakes done? Or what did you do? Wow, feels like we're racing again. So as usual, yesterday we were supposed to leave at 10 a.m., which was a bit optimistic for thinking that we're gonna be able to leave that early, but we ended up not leaving until 10 p.m.
We drove down to the middle of the night yesterday, and I think we slept for an hour.
I guess they say sleep's for the weary, but we're pretty beat, to say the least. We're gonna be entering into Global Time Attack series, which is a new series this year. The inaugural event is this weekend.
They're backed by NASA, which has been doing it for, what, 25 plus years, I think?
Pretty much 90% of everyone who ran in the series we ran in last year is now running in this Global Time Attack. It's not like before where we would have 3 practice sessions, 2 race sessions. Race day was only on Sunday. This weekend, every time we go out counts. And what I mean is there's only 2 sessions on Saturday, 2 sessions on Sunday, and you can win on Saturday or you can win on Sunday. Every time this car hits the track, it has to be going at full tilt. We have changed drivers as well. This year we're gonna be using Russ Doc War.
I've been driving with NASA, the National Autosport Association, since 2004. Before that, I raced go-karts from about the age of 12 to 21.
He's a good friend of the shop, and he was our driver in 2009. So we're really happy to be working with him.
I don't worry about Russ. I don't expect the car to go off. And all the time he drove a car, I think he went off once, and that was literally because the brakes out of nowhere locked up on him.
The goal is to go as fast as we can and see if all the hard work that they've done over the last year and a half has paid off.
So we noticed when we came in that the windshield is cracked, and it's a pretty small, I wouldn't say small, but it's like 6 inches long. It's on the passenger side of the window, almost dead center. Presents an issue because it's gonna keep splitting and it's eventually gonna completely crack and shatter. I guess technically my fault. When we were removing the glass to do the roof, in the process of removing the glass, I chipped the bottom of the windshield ever so slightly, and I'm talking a 1/16 of an inch, and it's turned into a full-blown 6-8 inch crack, so it's always something.
As far as last year, we already are faster consistently now by, I think, a couple seconds, which is good. Some's contributed to Russ knowing the track, and some is that maybe the car is performing better too. It's not loose anymore like it was, and so it's probably a lot more stable. He's able to push it a little harder.
There's about another 10 PSI of boost to go, and probably easily 100 plus more horsepower, so.
It's literally been just change camber settings and tire pressures. That's really it. I can't complain.
.127.3. He's coming in really slow.
Yeah. Yeah, axles.
Just an axle.
We have axles.
We have axles.
Let's go. Damn, we broke a good one too. We broke another axle.
I grabbed the gear and stepped on it. I heard this boom, boom, and I'm like, whoa.
Seems like every single time we go out, we're doing this.
But we brought another one. It's cool.
What do you mean tape it? With what?
Duct tape.
Get the out of here. We're not duct taping the axle. That's stupid.
I put silicone and it leaked.
It didn't work, clearly, because
So
of oil
duct
everywhere.
tape.
Dude, we're not duct taping. It actually might work.
It lets air out.
Yeah, it would.
Stop f***ing around and do this, dude.
855. Yeah, you just went faster than you have all day. And it's windy.
What?
And it's windy out. How's the car feel?
A lot better.
Yeah? Brakes are working great. The new rear wing is working fantastic. He hasn't asked for any more rear grip. It's really in a homogeneous state right now where the front and the rear are really well balanced.
Just minor adjustments here and there, trying to, always get faster lap times.
Currently right now we're in second place for Global Time Attack and second place for TTR in the NASA run group. We're like 2.5 seconds, 2.8 seconds away from first place. That is a long ways, but at the same token, third place is 10 seconds behind us. So it just goes to show the level that the car is at the moment. We'll just have to see how it goes tomorrow. For now, we're gonna throw back some beers.
Chips. Oh my God, dude, some chips are in there.
They have the first run session for Global at 8 o'clock. It's like 7:30. But the track is so ice cold, it's windy, it's dirty. There's no reason to really run that because we don't feel like we'd have any better time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the car up on slicks on the C91, the Hancooks, and see what we can do in the TTR session for NASA. I would say we had a successful weekend. We did time trials with NASA this weekend. We got first place. The next closest car was like 15 seconds away or something. It was insane.
We definitely made some big changes because the car went from last year complete terminal oversteer to get a little more stable towards the end of the year, and then now the start of this season, Russia, it was very neutral.
In the last year and a half, they've made a lot of dramatic changes and has changed the car all for the better.
And as far as the Global Time Attack, a new venture, a new program that they're doing, and I think it was successful, it worked out well. The core group of people who we used to race with were here. There was no shenanigans for the most part. It was just having a good time, throwing back some beers with some friends, and everyone pushing their cars way too hard to impress the next guy. So we all do the same dumb things. Aside from being sleep deprived and spending 7 days a week in the shop at 12+ hour days, and being just, I'm exhausted. I don't know how you are, but I don't know if it's like since surgery, like I don't know how we did this last year. How did we do this every month?
They're stupid.
Every time we say we're not doing it again, but we do it again. We hope you've enjoyed the Underdogs. Unfortunately, it can't continue without your help. If you guys know of anyone who would like to be a part of the Underdogs and continue seeing it forward, we'd love to hear from you. For the low cost of a penny a day, you can make a difference in the Underdogs filming. Please support your local Underdogs. We're begging you. You can contact us on Facebook or our respective websites, LostSummitFilms.com or LICMotorsports.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
It's a big ass beetle right there. Look at that thing.
Where?
Looks like a dinosaur coming out.
Once I shot.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Dude, look, oh, there's beetles all underneath us.
Oh, it's walking right towards me.
Dude, I think that thing jumped on me.
Why are they all dead?
I want to make him go.
See what it's like, trackside, hang out with the people, and just, what's with the crow and you, man? That crow doesn't come here unless you're here. Today went pretty good. We went out on track. Oh, what's up, baby? We gonna work?
What, do you want to make out?
Who is this guy? Yeah, we're drinking. Let's be real. Woo! You know this is stupid, right? I don't even get it. What are we doing? You saw beetles on the ground, dude?
Yeah,
It's like
serious.
a cemetery over here. Get me out of here. It's gross.